Hello there, and welcome to. I ain't got my watch on. Hang on, 2 seconds. I'll put my time glasses on. When I put these glasses on, I can see time. Ooh, Monday. That's it. It's Monday. Greetings. Welcome to what we are now describing as Monday. Why is it so dark? Oh, hang on a second. That's not much brighter, is it? Well, what'll have to do. Oh, that one's all right. So, welcome to Monday. Hope you have had a fine and somewhat groovy weekend. Mine has been tray busy. I'm trying to think what I did. Saturday, we went. Me and my dad. We took the MG ZS for a bit of a drive down to the Great British Car Journey once again, because that is a place where me and Matt spend most of our free time now. It seems. It's not. It's only about half an hour for Matt to get there, and it's only about an hour for me to get there if I trolley it down motorway. So yes, we went to the Great British Car Journey because it was Steph from iDriver Classics channel meetup, and it was quite a nice little little gathering. The weather, I think, might have put a few people off because it wasn't great weather. And there was a few interesting cars there. Although, like a numpty, I kind of thought, right, I'll get general footage first, and then I'll go back and I'll find people and talk to them about the cars. And then I didn't have time to do the other bit because I had to get back for qualifying because F1 comes first. There you go. So yes, it was very interesting. I didn't manage to speak to Steph. There was a lovely mini Clubman estate. In fact, I assume it was a Clubman. It had a weird front end on it. It might have been one of them Woodford and Pickett front ends or something. They looked like it had been attacked by paintballs. I wanted to talk to the owners about that, but I, again, ran out of time. But there was a BRM there. I don't know whether you ever heard of a BRM. It's a bit like a Lotus, a Rover Lotus 200, but if they did like a BRM homage instead. These lights are a bit pants, aren't they? They're a bit pants, these lights now. I've got too many other lights. Too many other lights for these lights to not be pants. I thought I had some more lights. I need to up my lights game. Yeah, let's do that onto something else. There you go. It's these ones. Simon. They're too bright. Oh, that's right. Stop faffing about. Just turn. Oh God. Just leave them on now. Yeah, leave them on that one. Just stop faffing about now, Simon. It's supposed to be a professional live stream, not faffing about with blooming lights all the time. Honestly. So yes. So what else did we see? We saw a very nice MGB GT that had been converted to chrome bumpers. We saw a lovely Celica. There was a couple of, I think they were Mark 1 Cavaliers. They were nice. Obviously, Hope was there. And Simon Easton was there in his Triumph Dolomite. And what a lovely little thing that is. I forget how it's the blue colour that looks gorgeous. It's like a mid blue, but it just pops so much. It's just such a delightful colour to look at, and it totally matches Dolomite completely. It's like the iconic Dolomite colour to me. So yeah, we had a lovely chat with Simon. Apologies, Simon, I did email you, but apologies I didn't get to say bye to you because I think you'd got inside museum when we were leaving. So bye and hello as well. And it was lovely to catch up with you. And hopefully we'll try and organise a Smashing Pistons meeting further down south so we can get you more Southerners down there to join in, which will be quite groovy. So yeah, that was my Saturday. But yes, the ZS did perform quite well. So it's the second time I've been there in the ZS, and it's just doing that little bit of getting any issues to come up. Just should see if there's any issues, but there wasn't. Apart from the windscreen washers have stopped working, so I need to put a new washer bottle and pumping stuff in there. But yes, apart from that, everything was fine. Very enjoyable. Throwing it around the twisty bits, coming back up past Lady Bower, as it does stick to the road, and because it's the diesel, it drives out of corners really well as well. And then on Sunday, which was yesterday, remember, Simon, it's Monday today. I went to the Wortley car show, which was the 27th. I should have brought the programming with me, but I haven't, so you can't see it. It was the 27th. So I didn't know they'd been doing it for that long, and it's I've done a video on it, but I've not released it yet. So you'll see it, and if you're familiar to Wortley, basically, if this is Wortley House and this is the main doors, the garden bit that comes down there, they have some cars on there, and then the garden bit around the side, they have some cars on there as well. So it was quite nice. Again, the weather was a bit pants, and then it was all right, and then it was pants. So there weren't as many cars as there usually is, but there was a few there. But one of the things I did notice, and I didn't notice this last time, so I don't know whether this is completely by accident, but they have car bits, and they also have like little activities for kids and adults and such. So they had axe throwing, which was kind of amusing because they weren't proper axes; they were little plastic axes with edges on them. So that was amusing. And then they had like hook a duck and raffles and stuff. But they seemed to be the kind of stalls that you would see the people that were right. Let me try and word this without it sounding like I'm being nasty. You could take the stalls out of Wortley Car Show, stick them in an episode of Phoenix Nights, and they wouldn't look out of place. So I'll leave it at that. But yeah, it was quite funny that there was one of them. I can't even remember what it was for, but there was just this teenage lad stood outside who was supposed to be manning the stall, and a big Kurt smoking a cigarette. It's like, how are you going to get kids to come in? The stalls themselves as well. Most of them weren't decorated up. They were just literally like a gazebo with a table, like a fold-out table, and it was some stuff on it. It's just put some effort in, bloody hell. But yes, so it's usually better than it was yesterday. Car-wise, there were some lovely cars there. YouTuber-wise, for some reason they got some sort of DJ on, and they would just play music all the time. So that to me is gonna kill my content if I were monetized. They should think about these things. Blooming YouTubers. So yes, that was my weekend. So I hope you fine people in the chatteroon have had also a fine weekend. I shall go through your chat now. Yes, I will, and don't think that I won't pay particular attention to any smut that's in there, because we will not be dealing with smut tonight. We are smut-free zone. It's so hard to get through comments without talking about smut. So hard. So Alex at 6:37 p.m. said, "Wow, am I first here? You could possibly well have been." And then Barry, from that guy from SETI Alpha 5, which isn't a 2, it's a V, says, "Hello, all. I'm here, but I won't play the quiz because he's got a headache." That's fine, Barry. Hope you feel better soon, mate. I was here, says Matt, but YouTube stole my comments once again. No, they didn't, Matt. You stop trying to one-up everybody. Matt's always trying to get better of everybody. He's always there first. He's always got more cans of pop than anybody. You know what? I bet next time, if I take a packet of Yum Yums to a car show, I bet Matt's got 2 packets of Yum Yums. I bet you. I won't be quizzing, says Matt, because I've only got my phone with me and I'm somewhere in the Peak District. Well, we'll gloss over that. We'll gloss over that. Hello again, Tony, says Simone. Hang on, Simone. Are you sure about that, Tony? Okay. Tony says, hi, Simone, and he likes your hat. Hello, everyone. I'm off back on the road. I'll probably find a lay-by around 8ish. And then Alex very astutely points out Matt's going dogging. Yes, with a capital D. Dogging with a capital D. So there you go. Mark is here, or as he's known to the general electorate at Bad Books, he says, good evening, all. Good evening, Mark. I hope you have had a nice weekend. And I need to arrange to come down and test your car. I'll need to arrange loads of stuff. I've been really crap at arranging stuff. I need to do it, though. Plus, my dad has said that if I come and drive your MX-5, I've got to do a comparison to the MGTF. To which I responded, well, if I'm driving down to do the MX-5, then I'm taking your car. And then he said, all right, so I need to arrange with you, Mark, to come down and test your cars, but I need to remember to take Margaret down, or Maggie, as she's now called. Udjudge is here. She says, hello there. I'm Udjudge. This is how I talk. I'm like, hello there. That's Udjudge. Alex says, hey, whatever. Simon says, hello, all you lovely people, all the lovely people. I'll just count all the lovely people that are in this room right now. It's just me this time. I'm rolling around on Jim's ball. Oh, on your gym ball. Sorry, Alex. Yes, Alex has still got some issues, and the back's poorly as well. Hey, so it seems about the right time to play this, to be honest. There you go. So there's a nice heartfelt, warm message being sent out to Alex there from myself and everyone else for it to get well soon, and I hope she feels better, because it can be horrible feeling pretty much helpless because your back don't work. Back pain's the worst one. And to thank me for that, Alex says, "Wow, you look normal." Well, thank you, Alex. I mean, I completely forgot how endearing your comments can be. I don't know what you mean, because my hair's not all over the place. I'll let you into a little secret, and it's not smutty. I finished work today at 2:30. I thought, bloody hell, that's been an intense day, from just gone 6 this morning. So I went on my way home. I drove to Asda, picked up some stuff for dinner. I had a cup of tea. I do admit I had a cup of tea. Did I have a biscuit? I can't remember. Anyway, I had a cup of tea, and I thought, oh, my head's killing me. I'm knackered. So I went to bed. I slept for so long that I didn't have much time to sort of stuff out when I woke up. So I've not even had my dinner yet. And obviously I had mad hair when I got out of bed, because my hair's it's the worst hair ever. It's super thin. So I've not even had time to do anything with it. Oh, I sound like such a vain person. I've not had time to do my hair. Well, this is my doing my hair today. Hang on, which way should we put it? That way. There you go. That's me doing my hair today. See me. This long bit at back just looks like a tough. Anyway, why are we talking about your hair, Simon? Put your glasses on and behave yourself. Right then. Udridge says, Alex, I forgot about the whatever. I forgot about it as well. You'll have to remind me. Oh, and Rob's here, and he says,
Wait, hello there.
hello there, Rob, and I hope you are enjoying life in Unitland, because Rob has been one very, very, very busy chappy. He has been beavering away. That's what I said, beavering away. To get some cars ready. And one of the cars that he's getting ready, I don't know whether I can mention it. Can I mention that black car, Rob? I can't remember whether I'm supposed to be keeping that one a secret or not. If I get to a comment from Rob saying, yes, you can mention the black car, then I'll tell you about it. He's also been doing something to other cars as well. Lots of cars are getting things done to them. Becky is here. She says, well, hello there. Hope we've all had a good week, which is a perfect time to play this.
Wait, hello there.
There you go. Mark says, are they time travel glasses? They are. They're like, you know, like when Neo becomes aware and he can see the Matrix in its raw form. Well, these are like, if I put them on, it's like in Minority Report when he's viewing a precog video, except I can just see time, like I can see things floating around that are all timey. Like, ooh, time, like that. That's pretty much what it is. And Alex's asset says, well, hello, Rob, which only seems the right time to play this.
Wait, hello there.
And then Mark says to Rob, good evening. So we won't play that other thing. Sam says, I was probably having ham, egg, and chips with Tim. Tell us in the comments, Simon, how the there's too many H's. There's too many H's for my Yorkshire accent. Tell me in the comments, Simon, how the ham, egg, and chips was. Crikey. Because I've had a chip butty. No, I've had a bacon butty from there. In fact, right, start again. This Simon, not that Simon, this one. This is confusing when I'm talking to a Simon and I'm Simon. And then I start referring to myself, Simon, in the third person, which is confusing because it sounds like I'm talking to Simon, but I'm not. I'm talking to this Simon, which is me. I've had the bacon butty there. That was amazing. I've had a chip butty there. That was, I'd say a 4 out of 5. The bread cake was great. The chips were a bit too big for me, but yes, 4 out of 5. So yes, tell us how the ham, egg, and chips are tasted. Stephen S. Paul is here. He says, let me just get ready to do a Stephen S. Paul voice. Oh dear. Right.
Hello, children of the thingy. Hope all is well on your little eccentric island.
There you go.
Can you hear me? Can you? Does it sound weird?
I don't know what I'm doing. This is literally an excuse for me to decompress on a Monday and talk crap. Alex says, "Oh, I love egg and chips." That's exactly what Alex sounds like. Oh, I love egg and chips. And then Rob pipes up. He says, "Well, hello, Mark, Alex, and all in the chat." Thank you, Rob, for. God, it's bloody warm in here. What's going on? Oh dear. Yes, thank you, Rob, for stipulating that you are saying hello to all in the chat, and that you're not saying hello to everyone in the freaking universe that people seem to come along. Have you any idea how much it takes? How much it costs me in stamps when I have to start sending letters off to points around the galaxy just to make sure other blooming life forms know that everybody said hello to them, and not one of them has written back. Honestly, not one of them. I won't put it past him to come one night, suck me out my bedroom, stick a probe up my bum, and then I'll be down to you guys for making me send them bloody letters. Honestly, I've watched Quest. I know what goes. No, it's Blaze. I've watched Blaze. I know what goes on. Barry says, hoping to get a car. Start again, Simon. This Simon, not Simon in the chat. This one. Hoping to get to a car show later this month. If I do, I'll take some video. Do it. Very much would appreciate that. Yes, that would be cool, Beanios. You'll have to let us know if you're ever coming over to our little island, and we'll organise something. In fact, me, Rob, and I think Matt, if Matt can wangle it, we've got a bit of a plan together. Well, we keep coming up with plans, and then time just seems to be slipping away. But we've got a bit of a plan that I think we can make work, Rob. I think we can make it work. Pingu! Is here, which seems only right to play a little video that I forgot to drag up to the top. So here we go. Elephants indeed. And Pingu says, "Yo, Brian, how's the tuna today?" And I say back to Pingu, the tuna was crappy yesterday, and the tuna is crappy today. But I will still have the tuna. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Hey! And Simone says, a painful evening to everyone. And I forgot, Simone has also twanged muscles in her back. Did I just knock someone then? So we'll do a special message for Simone, and it'll be from this eggplant. So stare into the eyes of the eggplant, Simone. Dear Simone, we hope you feel better soon and that your trapezoidal muscle, whatever it is, I don't know what that is, feels better soon, and that you can carry on working on TC's rusty arse. Yeah. There you go, there you go, TC. There you go, Simone. Even. Let's have a look where we get up to. Simone says it takes ages to get back to normal, and quite honestly, Simone, that's a phrase that you could use for everything in life, not just muscle pains and aches. Just being normal takes ages. I've still not managed to get to it. In fact, I've come to the conclusion being normal's flipping pointless. Oh, Judge has written an essay. Let's have a look. I think I might need some sort of sustenance for this. Sustenance, not subsistence or subsidence. Oh, look, it's a little sausage. I'm just going to read it while I just eat this sausage. In fact, not sure I'll read that while I eat a sausage. Very Christmassy. Hey, we Tony. It's very festive. Yeah, it is. It's July. I'm getting in there early, Tony. Nobody else will be playing Christmas tunes at this time of year. Exactly. Yeah. Oh, yeah, put him on it. It's good. Very good. Noel Edmund. Hey, Noel, you're right. Yeah. Yeah, I do remember when you were on Top Gear flying the helicopter. That was quite good, weren't it? Well, they won't let you fly one anymore. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, did they? Apparently, Mr. Blobby painted his helicopter up pink and the prop shaft bit, the bit at the back. Looks a bit like a pallet. It can go like a cockpit. Yeah. Oh, well, let's get better. Yeah, it's nothing worse than the red top. Like, bye. Oh, no, what? Well, I hope you all enjoyed that little break there. Let's get back to reading this comment. And I'll do it in no judge's voice. Hello, lovely Simone. Hello, Pingu. Hello, Matt. Hello, Rob. Hello, everyone in the chat. And hello, Tony the Coconut. Hello, Beardy Man on the screen. And hello, extraterrestrial beings watching this confused. Bloody hell, looks you. I knew you'd end up doing that. How am I supposed to say hello to all the aliens again? You just wanted me to get blooming anal probed, aren't you? Honestly, this is. I won't stand for it anymore. Well, I'm sat down, so obviously I won't stand for it anymore. Right, we are getting near to half an hour of me talking absolute rubbish right at your face. So I'm going to make an executive decision. We're going to play a Kahoot. And I don't care whether you want to play a Kahoot or not. We're playing a freaking Kahoot. Which one are we playing, though? That's the question. Hang on. Let's do this one. I've not looked through it. It could be a disaster. But I'm going for it. Today is going to be Reckless Monday. I don't care whether it ends up being crap, this one. We're going for it. In fact, we're even going to go for it on team mode. So it's all the same as before, except you're in teams. You don't have to do anything different. It's just your points will be added together. So it just feels better rather than one person winning. Right then, let's get sharing this crazy quiz. If I get rid of that comment, we don't want that comment there, do we? Present, share screen, do a thing, click a bit. Here we go. So you've got 3 teams. I like the way it comes up with fairly relatively normal names when you're doing stuff like that. I don't know whether it's same on viewing screen. I assume it is, but it looks like John Travolta's keeping a very close eye on this quiz. Very close eye indeed. I don't know what Emma Stone's doing behind that picture. She can do anything she wants, as far as I'm concerned. Is there any music on it? Have I got everything turned down? Oh, there is music. I've just got it turned right down in here. Alex has put a picture of half a coconut. Don't look, Tony. In fact, turn around. Oh, I'll show you this later. Remind me later to show you my Mazda RX-8 and RX-7 inspired ashtray. That I don't know where it's come from because it's not mine. It might have been from Julie's grandparents, but I don't remember them smoking either. Julie, tell me in the comments where this Mazda inspired ashtray is from. Massaging vibes sending to Simone from Pingu. So I hope that makes you feel better, Simone. Smite the smut. Exactly, Steve Nespal. Smite the smut. It was the Sheringham Transport Weekend. MX5 Club attended yesterday, says Mark. Saw some nice MGB GT Roadsters, a Moggy Traveller, 50s Chevy, and lots of old buses. Absolutely chucked it down on the trip home. Yeah, I think everywhere got rained off. Even the Grand Prix was quite moist, wasn't it? Which made a change. It was actually quite enjoyable, the Grand Prix. Even though Hamilton won, I didn't mind because the race was good. And that's what a true sports fan would say. Yeah. Right, we've got 8 people on so far. So ideally, we need one more to make it 3 teams of 3. But we'll give it a few more minutes. Don't forget my cheeseburger this week, Matt. Definitely not an Emperor burger, though. Oh, yeah, don't forget the cheeseburger, Matt. Right, we've got 9 people on. That's 3 teams of 3. Again, I'm taking control this week. I'm making the executive decision to press start. So, hold on to your hats. I'm holding on to my hat. Get ready for strange animal facts. Jellyfish sting when dead. Is this true or false? And there's a jellyfish, just in case you didn't know what one was. Also, you'll find on Teams, it gives you a few seconds at the beginning before you can answer. I think it's just so everybody can discuss a little bit, but you're on your own private phone, so that don't work like that. It is true, they can sting when dead. I suppose it's only like bees, isn't it? It's only like bees. Well, they're not. Jellyfish aren't like bees. Unless you're SpongeBob, and then they are like bees. In fact, that's the whole point of them in SpongeBob, isn't it? They flirt around, stinging you like bees. Team Moose is winning so far. I didn't even look at the names. Let's have a look at the names now. So we've got Alex's back, mugged off. Well, hello there. Travolta, Jessica Pimple, Bongle Dongle, Tim O'Tay, Screwdriver, Banana Man, and I've been probed. Hang on, why have we got 4 people in one of them now? How's that worked? Right, moving on to question 2 in it. Cats communicate with how many known cat words? Ooh, I didn't know they had any. We need to learn this, or Judge. And Simone, and Alex, and Rob, and Matt. Everybody's got cats. How many people are cat people? How many people are dog people? Maybe that should be a poll for Facebook. $16 cat words. I think Jack's cat words are I'm hungry, I'm still hungry. I'm very hungry. I'm even more hungry. Why have you not fed me yet? Please feed me. I'm Jack. There's just everything about food, basically. Oh, Team Panda's taking the lead there. Question 3. A tiger's skin is what? Attached to a tiger, normally. Well, this question's slightly bizarre because you can see he's got white bits on him there, so... What a cutie! Orange and black striped. Yeah, I wondered because I thought surely the question's wrong. Surely that should be what colour is a tiger's fur, because his skin might be black, but the fur's not. So whoever put black there, I can't correct it, but I'd go for you being right as well. Moving on to question 4. What has more muscles than a human? 2 humans! Hey! Surely it's got to be a caterpillar. Surely they've got loads of muscles for him to be able to bendify. It's not going to be ant. Caterpillar! Logic wins through. Oh, no change in the team order. Question 5 coming up. I'll try and buzz through these because there's like 25 of them. A clam can live to be more than 100 years old. True or false? Number 1. Oh, that's a clam. False. Oh my God, it's true. Why would you want to live that long if you were a clam? That's just torture. Maybe that's what happens if you're a bad person or a bad human and you come back reincarnated as another animal. You're a fripping clam. 100 years spent opening your mouth waiting for some whatever you eat to go in and then closing your mouth again. Honestly, awful, awful, awful life. You've not even got thumbs. You can't even text people or anything. Question 6. A dolphin can learn to what? Do an underwater dance or recognize itself in the mirror? I mean, I'd say do an underwater dance. I'm not sure how you'd know that it's recognized itself. What? How would we know that it had recognized itself? I don't understand that one. Obviously, I don't know enough about dolphins. And why can they not do underwater dances? I don't understand. Moving on to question 7. Question 7 about animals. For every human on Earth, there are how many ants? $1.6 million. That's what I think. $1.6 million was the right answer. Question 8, coming in your face. People notice a distinct smell after it rains. What bacteria in the air is this smell's cause? Oh, I didn't realise they were a thing. I'm going to say it's mycoplasma. Although I could be completely wrong, and it could be actinomycetes or whatever. I can't pronounce these. I'm going for blue. Oh, it was the red one. It is a thing, though, isn't it? When it's rained, it smells fresh. Obviously, doesn't it? Just smells of bacteria, which is what people would normally associate with the opposite of fresh, really. But yeah, it does. It is a nice smell when it's just been raining. It does smell clean, but obviously it's not. Weird. Chickens can see daylight how many minutes before humans can? What? What? I'm going to say 25. I mean, if chickens are outside and you're in bed, they're going to see it way earlier than you, aren't they? But apparently the answer is 45 minutes. Judge is somewhat of a chicken expert, ish. Her parents kept or did keep chickens. Yes. Who was the first non-human to win an Oscar? Who was the first non-human to win an Oscar? I'm going to say Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh.
I told you I was going to say Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh.
It was Mickey Mouse, obviously. Mickey Mouse gets all that sort of stuff. Everybody else does all legwork. And he just goes down river on his steamboat like this, whistling. And he gets an Oscar and everybody else has to do all legwork. Question 11. What animal is the only one that can't jump? It's an elephant. It's an elephant. It's an elephant. Wait, hang on a second. A whale. How can a whale jump? Oh, now they've just confused everything by putting whale in there. Because whales aren't jumping, are they? If they come out of the water, do you class that as a jump? Oh, I don't know. It's elephant anyway. It's not that. Nobody's getting that far ahead. Question 12, which is going to be halfway through afterwards. There was a cat named what that survived the sinking of three separate vessels during World War II? Unsinkable Sam, it's got to be, hasn't it? And why did they have a cat on a ship? I'm very confused by some of these questions. We need to research Unsinkable Sam. So, just under halfway through, we've got Team Panda, who are just under 1,000 points ahead of Team Mouse, who are just under 600 points ahead of Team Frog. Question 13. Hummingbirds can't walk. Can't walk? Well, loads of birds don't walk, do they? They hop. So I'm going to say true. Hummingbirds can't walk. There we go. Always getting closer. Moving on to question 14. Cats can be allergic to you. True or false? It is true. I'm sure we've had this on a quiz I created. I'm sure it was true that cats can be allergic
To humans.
Yes, it is true. You're always getting even closer. Moving on to question 15. How many eyelids does a cat have? 2. Well, hang on. What? 4? Is it? Is it 4? Are they talking about per eye or on its head? 4. I'm going to say 4. It's certainly not 1 or 3, is it? That'd be crazy. Unless they're talking about per eye. I recognise that cat's face from somewhere. 3. So there must mean 3 per eye then. They need to stipulate this in the question. Oh, it's getting very close now. Moving on to question 6. Jack, why weren't you here to help me with that? Moving on to question 16. Why do penguins waddle? They have no knees. They're always dizzy. They can't keep their balance well. Well, they've got to have got knees. You can't not have knees. So I guess it's the balance thing. Although they walk on ice, so why would they? Maybe they don't have knees. Well, we'll find out, won't we? They don't have knees. There you go. Poor little penguins. Maybe that's why we say when something's good, we say it's the bee's knees, not the penguin's knees, because they don't have them. Octopus can partly see with its skin. True or false? Oh, do they have light receptors on the skin? I would say yes, they do. And I would say that's why they can change colour, because they need to know what colour to change to. That's what I'm thinking. Yes. That makes logical sense in my head. So, like if a patch of skin gets green light on it, it needs to know that there's green light there so it can change itself to green to camouflage. Oh, Team Frog's moved up. So it is getting quite close now as we move on to question 18. Crustacean shells are collected by octopuses to make gardens around their lairs. True or false? Oh. I think true. Although I'm thinking whether they've done a clever reference in a Beatles track to trick people. It's true. Now then, that's an interesting fact that we've gathered also, that the Beatles track Octopus's Garden, written by the infallible Ringo Starr, who people will say is a crap drummer, and he's not. He's a good drummer. He's just not very exciting. Wrote a song about him. Moving on to question 19. Cheetahs spend most of its day doing what? Sleeping, I would say, because they have to conserve all that energy for when they run really fast. Look how big their front leg muscles are. Oh, they got big muscles and tiny ears for some reason. Grooming each other. We're not very well. I'm not very good at this, am I? Also, they should stop being so bloody lazy. Vain sausages. All octopi are venomous. True or false? True. True, I'd say all octopi are venomous, but only a tiny bit. I'd say that's how they capture the prey, like little venom bits on the tentacles. Ah, see, there we go. Oh, look how close it is. Moving on to question 21. When giraffes walk, they move both legs on one side, then on the other side. True or false? That's got to be false, otherwise they'd fall over. Yeah, that can't be right. They don't trot everywhere, do they? It's true. Oh my god, my mind is being blown by giraffe facts. When giraffes walk, they move both legs on one side and then the other side. So they must trot. No, it's canter, isn't it? Not trot. So they must canter everywhere then. Very strange. Very strange. I'm going to have to watch giraffes walking videos now. Ooh. Moving on to question 22. Husky dogs are allowed in Antarctica. True or false? Are allowed? Why would they not be allowed? I want to say it's true. Because if it's false, that's very sad. It's false? Oh my god. What's going on with the world? I don't like it anymore. First, we've got giraffes that can't walk like normal animals. We've got huskies that have been banned from a nice reading continent. Moving on to question 23, and I'll do a rundown when we get after question 24. An orca is a type of what? Oh, mammal. Is it not a type of whale then? What? What? Mammal or dolphin? Well, I'm very, very strangely put about by the final questions on this quiz. So we're moving on to question 24, which is the penultimate question. Tigers can survive in any habitat, true or somewhat false. In any habitat. How would they even know if they'd been in I don't know, a post-nuclear apocalypse world? How would they know that? Surely that's a habitat. It is true. They can survive in a post-nuclear apocalypse world. So if at any point we get the call that Russia has launched missiles, what we need to do is go out and buy tigers. Right then, so that was the penultimate question. So the next one is the final question. So, yep, it's anybody's game. It's anybody's game. So let's go for question 25. What does the name tiger mean? Oh, knife, piece, hunter, or arrow? I'd say knife. Arrow. Okay. Well, there we go. So the results. In third place out of 3, it was Team Mouse. So congratulations, whoever was on Team Mouse. Team Panda came second, which means it's Team Buffalo first. Or whatever it were. Team Frog, that were it. Well done, Team Frog. But yes, stupendous close quiz, that. I enjoyed that one, and I wasn't even doing it. So well done, Simon. Thank you, Simon. You're very welcome, Simon. It was a good quiz. Well, thank you for saying that, Simon. I appreciate the feedback. No, you're quite all right. Thank you for hosting it and putting on this quiz for us to do. Oh, you're more than welcome, Simon. There's nothing I like better than to do on a Monday evening than host a quiz for you. Well, that's quite all right. And I want to explain my gratitude to you. So thank you. No, thank you, Simon, for being part of the quiz. No, thank you for putting on the quiz so we can do the quiz. No, thank you for actually being there. Well, this is getting us nowhere, isn't it, you idiot? Well, I'm sorry you feel that way. That's the kind of conversations that go on in my head that I don't normally put out to people. So there you go. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that one. Let's see where we got up to. Matt said at 12 minutes past 8, which was a very long time ago, hello, I have returned. And just because Matt's put that, it's making me think, where's Adam? Adam's normally here by now. Mark says, good idea to do a comparison. What you comparing to the Brad van? That is a good question. The 216 are probably the closest thing I've got to that. But I can't drive 2 down. I went catting actually, Alex. Oh, how are the elephants today? The elephants are fantastic. I'm ill, so often I have my own thing. I'm ill, so often I have my own thing. I'm ill. So often I have my own thing. I can't remember what that's in reference to. I really can't. Oh, I'm ill so often. I'm ill so often I have my own thing. Yes, you do, Alex. Well, no, because it's just this once, really. And you were crippled. Matt says he pulled up he pulled up in a lay-by, no idea where, as I was just driving, and there was a cat sat in a field. This sounds like the beginning of a terrible joke. All the lovely people, where do they all come from? Oh, that's Eleanor Rigby, isn't it? I fussed the cat and fed it, then had to leave. Oh, he was coming home with me. Stop stealing cats, Matt. Cat Matt. Dick Dastardly is here, and he says, "Good evening." Dastardly is here on the side doing the washing up and that. Well, that's very commendable, Dick Dastardly. So if somebody needs to do washing up, and if people don't do washing up, then the washing up doesn't get done. And if you don't get done, there's more washing up to do. So it's good that you're washing people's pots. Where as I. Matt, you been meeting pussies in laybys. I said we weren't doing smut. I shall confess that I just put some meat into... Matt, hello to anyone that would like a hello. That's a good one, Matt. I'll appreciate that one. Yes, you can mention the black card. Good. So, Rob has quite a delightful black MGZTT. Is it pearl black, I believe, that they've done some work on recently, and it is a diesel 135 called Diana. And he recently just put a set of lovely silver sparkle 11 spoke alloys on it, and it's set it off beautifully. It did have black straights on. Are they 16s, I think, aren't they? But yeah, it's put a set of 11s on it, and it looks perfect. So if you are interested in purchasing a good substantial, very pretty looking MGZTT in pearl black, Rob's your man. I highly recommend it. I would have it if I hadn't just sold a Rover Tourer type thing to spend money on other things. Pingu says, "You look younger today, Simon. Must have been a good siesta." To be honest, Pingu, I feel like I'm about 60. And I'm only 59. Good reception here. I shall be able to watch now. Oh, that's good, Matt. Nelson Vandella. Yes, Nelson Vandella is the name of Rob's commerce van, which is a very good name that Matt came up with. How many times are we going to see Rob saying hello here tonight? I don't know, but it seems like a poignant time that we should play this video.
Wait, hello there.
And this has got to be my favourite comment of the live so far. Well. Now then, Allegro Man. Yes, definitely. We need to try and clip Allegro Man. I might do that. Although Allegro Man don't watch this. If Allegro Man watched this, I'd see some value in doing it, but he doesn't. Although I've got an idea, and I'm not talking about it. You've already seen it again, oh Judge. Oh my god. What is a bread cake, says Alex's Assets. Why are we talking about bread cakes? Oh, because the bread cakes at the Great British Car Journey are good. Alex, it's a BAP, says a Judge, which is totally wrong. A BAP is a tit. Pingu says, yo, Stickman, how's the duck today? He's still never had a duck. Oh, and Simon's got his review for the Great British Car Journey music, food. Right, so bear with me. We need some review music. Let's have a look. Here we go. Hello, and welcome to Simon Kingston's Food Review. And today we're reviewing the ham, chip, and egg that they had at the Great British Car Journey 2 days ago on Saturday. Let's have a look at the review. Great, but would have liked more ham and runny eggs. So there you go. That's Simon Kingston's Food Review. There you go. Where did we get to? Oh my god, we've moved around. Here we go. I'm trying to play the Xbox with what feels like an elastic band in my torso. What is it now if it was a box? Oh, we need everybody prepare themselves for what is about to appear on screen. Because once this appears on screen, you will either fall about laughing or you'll be looking for the local hitman phone number to go and take Matt out. I'm not even going to read it out. I'm just going to put it up on screen. You can all read it for maybe 5 seconds, and then I'll take it off the screen again. Are you ready? There we go. Nice baps, or judge, says Alex. Can you see him from there? Blooming heck. Boom, says Matt. Well, there you go. Tommy Hanlon is here, and it only seems appropriate at such a time that Tommy Hanlon appears that we should play this video again. There you go. Beachwise this Wednesday. I believe it's 10:30 we're meeting. I think that's what it says on the event, but I can't remember because me, Matt, and told Mr. Rob we're meeting earlier. So yes, there we go. And Tommy Hanlon says, "Hello, Simon. Hi, everyone. Greetings, Tommy. I hope you've had a delightful week." Matt says, "I've just had a quarter pounder instead, Pingu. That was quite edible." Quite edible. In fact, hang on a minute. We need to go back to this again, don't we? Where were we? Here we go.
Here we are, and welcome to Matt's Food Review, a segment of the live where Matt gives his invaluable opinion on what McDonald's he had for his dinner today. So, without further ado, let's get straight into Matt. Matt in his YouTube says about McDonald's. I've just had a quarter pounder instead fingers. It was quite edible. Thank you for joining Matt's Food Review.
Suck and probe in same breath. Yes, well, you have to inhale. It's less painful that way. Why would they put a Ford up your bum? Well, you won't want to waste a Vauxhall, would you? Elephants. Yes, exactly. I sure will, says Barry. I can't remember. Oh, yes, there was the yes. Glad to see my ex looking well. Not sure how you got her holiday photos, though. I don't know which bit that was about, but yes, there we go. Which bit is the eyes in the aubergine? These closed eyes here. They're closed. They're they're the rosy cheeks, aren't they? These are eyes that are closed. Come on, Juju. You know what an aubergine's face looks like. Seductive eggplant. Soup, says Becky. Well, it seems only it seems only fair and right that as soon as someone mentions soup, that we play this video.
Soup! Soup! Soup!
I wanna taste the pain. I think I'm seeing all red. 2 bullets in the gun, 1 shot to the head. I need a blank space. 'Cause everything is a threat. But I never back down, man. I'd rather be dead. I'm making love to fame. And she look better in bed.
Well, the fudging soup!
Mother fudging soup is the way forward. Again, I've still not done a soup review. I don't know what car to do a soup review in anymore. Maybe that should be a Gen Z thing now. Alex says, and she's not saying this in any sort of smutty way at all. She said, "Are you Santa? I saw your sausage. Where's your sack of presents?" No, I am not Santa, Alex. I will not be coming down your chimney this year. Sorry, I forgot to say hello to everyone, says Simone. It's all right, Simone. The hello is implied. His French accent is incredible. It is, isn't it? I'm brilliant at it. Ooh, Renee. You're all in cahoots together, aren't you? Very well done. I think this is about the chicken expert, my dad probably. Now, the ashtrays probably belong to my dad as only he was smoking in the family. So I'll show you. I thought it came from your grand's house. But I'll show you. Sorry, Norman. Sorry, Tony. I'll have to move you a second. I don't know where I can put you where you won't fall over. Oh, I could put you on one of these. What's that? Oh, you can't see it on there. Oh, that's a shame, isn't it? That'd be funny if that worked. Can you see him lit up like a little douchebag? Yeah, it won't work on there, so we'll just put that back there and stop pissing about, Simon. Yeah, look. Can anybody tell me why this is a... Oh, just knock it microphone like this. I hope that's not too annoying for anybody. Can anybody tell me why this is a Mazda-inspired ashtray? I mean, if you know, you know. But I thought that was quite clever. It just needs a bit of a wash. A genuine Mazda-inspired French ashtray. You've not got much light on you now, Tony. What's happened? Here we go. Where did we get up to? A McDonald's cheeseburger or a general cheeseburger? Well, Matt's pulled off in a lay-by and he's eating a general cheeseburger. Cat people, me. Good. It's good being cat people. Jim Bob's Garage is here. I didn't notice you appear. Greetings, Jim Bob's Garage. He says, my Kahoo isn't letting me tap answers. Well, this is terrible. And that's probably why you get them wrong if you can't tap the answers. I think with the team ones, it gives like a certain amount of time at the beginning where nobody can answer. It's called team talk. So I think you're supposed to all be like, oh, which one is it? Oh, do we think it's this one? And then everybody can answer. It's possible I'm a cat person. Mark is cat and dog peoples. Jim Bob's Gary says, Toy Team Frog, it won't take my answers. Pet Rich, what? All ships have a cat. Do they? Why? That's got to be some bonkers look thing. Oh, it's a good look symbol. There you go. They are there to get the rats. Why have they got rats on the ship? This just makes no sense. Brilliant. Oh dear. I think I have to put these glasses on to read this to give it its full effect.
Jim's Bob's Garage says, when giraffes walk backwards, they decanter.
Very good, Jim Bob's Garage. Very good. See, this is why we do these streams, because people come up with comedy gold like that. Oh dear. There aren't any dog poo bins in Antarctic, and dogs are allowed. Oh dear. Oh dear. If the Russians launched a missile, put a tiger in your tank. Exactly. I thought all habitats had closed down. And then Simon says, it was a good quiz. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. It was a bit of a long one, but it was very bizarre and quite interesting, I thought. I'm not convinced about the accuracy in some of the questions. All right, oh, Judge. Matt says to a judge, someone needs a Snickers. Oh dear. Jim Bob said he started working again after a few questions, but it not really helped because he was rubbish. Smashing quiz, Simon. Greatly hosted and superbly executed. That quiz is so good I won't cancel my membership just yet. Oh, and speaking of memberships, it seemed like an apt time to play this video.
Do you find yourself in the shower, but also needing a loo?
Just do it. Let go.
Pee. You can just wash it away.
Oh dear. Oh, where did we get up to? I have a question for the Rob of well, hello there, fame. Rob, in Buckinghamshire, on the road signs and such like, are there many jokers who changed the B to F? This is a very good question, and we should ask Rob, who obviously lives in Buckinghamshire. Fact checked, says Uji. Cheaters spend most of their time sleeping, not grooming each other. That's what I said. And then Simon said, that's what I thought. And then Matt said, oh no, Uji said to Matt, I'll have that Snickers, thank you. Orca is a killer whale. Yeah, I thought that. Why is it a dolphin and a mammal? Mammal and a whale I can get, but not dolphin. Apparently, that's a bad translation, and an orca is actually a whale killer. Becky says, bread roll, bap, roll, stotte, bread cake, the many names of the humble bread roll in our little country. Have I forgotten any? There's got to be one, haven't they? Bread roll, bap, roll, stotte, bread cake. Muffin. Lancashire called them muffins because you can buy oven bottom muffins. There you go. How about McSnickers ice cream burger? Ugh. I'm already out. If anyone wants to take me out tomorrow, then I'm free. That music is too loud. I don't know which music it was, Alex. So apologies if it was too loud. Penguins do have knees. They walk funny because of their short legs, and it's the smart way to walk without wasting energy or something like that. Blooming heck. So that quiz was at least... Oh, I can't do maths in my head. at least 5% lies then. And Pingu says, and they're made from chocolate. Oh, Norman and Ernest going to Beachwise, asking for a friend. I don't know, maybe. Norman pretty much goes everywhere with me. It's just whether he actually decides to get out of the car or not. Is the deciding factor. Peter P says Wankle. Exactly. And Jim Bob says it's a rotary ashtray. Exactly. And Mark says, oh, rotary. Yes, exactly. So if people don't know, I don't know what part you'd call it. It's the rotor, basically. It's the same shape as a rotor or a rotary engine, isn't it? Where you've got a combustion chamber or an explanation chamber, not explanation. And then a cooling chamber, I believe. I think one of the chambers, nothing happens in it. It just gets oil sprayed into it, I think. I think it's a cooling chamber. I do fancy an RX-8. I'm just put off by the terrible miles per gallon. Because I'm not even that put off if the engine goes pop. Because I feel I'd be able to take it to bits and redo it. Rob says to Dick Dastardly, yes, this often happens, especially in Aylesbury. It's a rough old town. Giraffes do move both legs of one side at a time to walk. I thought it was bull crap. He's don't what I'm a lay by. Good evening, says Greg Anderson, and hello, Greg Anderson, everyone. Just finished work and now checking in. Well, you missed an amazing, partially factual quiz about animals, but I will pop on another quiz very shortly. In fact, in probably 2 minutes. My video I've uploaded on Facebook shows why I might be a cat person. I don't want to look. I really don't want to look. And then Dick Dastardly says to Rob, thanks, it must be a great temptation for those so inclined. Giraffes walk like they're fueled by vodka. Is it true giraffes canter swim? Canter swim? Pick up a penguin. Ooh, we're in Alaska. That's not a penguin, and that's why huskies were banned. Balm. Yeah. Balm. Cobb. Yeah. Yeah, because my friend used to go into the chip shop and ask for a balm, a chip balm or a balm and chips. And they used to look at him gone out. Mazda 787B is the coolest rotary engined car. I do like a rotary engine. What else did we have on here? Bear with me 2 seconds. Here we go. Telephone. Right, so we're going to crack on with another quiz. Now then, do I give you a choice of what it is, or do I just pick one? So there's two. There's a choice between two. One's called 90s quiz, which I don't think we did last time. And one's name the racetrack. Which one would you like? Which one would you like to have? Racetracks or 90s quiz? I'll let you put a comment in while I play another video. Right, what have people put then? So Alex says 90s, Becky said 90s, Mark said 90s, Pingu said 90s, racetracks. Simon says 90s, Rob says 90s, Greg says 90s, Ujudge says 90s, Stickman said 90s. Right, so I'll put that racetracks one on then. Let's have a look. Let's share this screen. Oh, it were a good track, that Pingu. Here we go. Screen shared. Oh, Donington Park when it was sponsored by Simply Sausages. It's such a shame that they didn't have Donington Park as the upgrade for the F1 because they put so much effort into it, and it is a fantastic track. Oh, it's just annoying that they didn't get that. I'm sure there was some backhanded dealings and espionage that went on there. In fact, I wonder if anybody's done a documentary about that. Be interesting. I don't know how I'd go about doing it. Maybe I could contact some people and get their backstory. I mean, if Donington had been upgraded so it could take F1 and stuff, that blooming F1 museum would still be there instead of gone. And that was one of the best museums I've ever been in. All right, okay. Barry says, heck, Aidan Millward's channel out. He's done a vid on Donington. Donington's great. I went to the European F1 GP at Donington Park. Senna won in the red. Oh, that was the iconic win, weren't it? They had, and in the museum, they had that car. They had about, I think, 5 Senna cars, but they had the car that he won at Donington in there. They had so many cool stuff. They had one of them 6-wheel Tyrrells. They had the Jaguar ones that Mark Webber drove. They had obviously like F1 cars through the ages. It weren't just modern stuff. I can't think what the most modern one was. I think the most modern one were a Red Bull one. That might have been a Mark Webber car as well. I think they had a Force India as well. They had they had one of the Buzzing Hornets Jordans. There was so much stuff, and then it kind of a bit of it got filled up by tanks and stuff, military things, which were all right, but not my kind of thing. But yeah, just all the other stuff were amazing, and then gone. Yeah, Dick Dastler's been. He says it was brilliant. Yeah, and Mark says I've been to the Donny Park Museum, jam packed. It was fantastic. It was fantastic. Even the talking of tracks, they even had like painted. I think it were the windows that they'd had painted with the tracks on them and all the corner names. Oh, it were an amazing place. That I don't think I don't think I ever did a video there. I think it had gone before I started doing video stuff. I should try and dig out all the photos actually and do like a slideshow video with that. That'd be easy enough. There's some really cool stuff there. Really cool stuff. Well then, let's have a look who we've got in this quiz, which is the 90s quiz, by the way. I've not done the tracks, but right, we've got. Oh, we've already got some good names. Let me put these on to read them out. So, what we've got there, we've got Up the A55, Great Dingo 75, Cow and Chicken. Oh, I remember Cow and Chicken. That were a great cartoon, that. Sausage Cob. Oh, Ernest had a sausage cob. Do you remember, Ernest? You had a sausage cob off that young man, didn't you? Penguin's Knees. 2 Tribes Anderson. Travolta's back in. Itchy Armpit. Mavis Cruette. Don't get that one. Roger. Good hard. Nice one. Right then. So that's 10 folks in. Let's press start and see what this 90s quiz is all about. I'll give you another clue. I've not vetted it either. But fingers crossed, somebody that's got half a brain's done this one. So let's crack on. Or let's just even give it a go. Which Pokemon is this? Oh, Pokemon. Oh, Christ. Oh, crikey. It's going to be Snorlax. I don't know. It could be Meowth, actually. Slowpoke. No idea what Pokemon. I only know Pikachu, Squirtle, Charmander, Jigglypuff. They're the only 4 I know. Oh, only 3 people got that right. Moving on to question 2. Where was Princess Diana when she died? Berlin, Cardiff, Paris, or London? Paris. Nobody were hanging about there, was she? Were they? Yeah, she died from a fatal car accident, didn't she? Which is quite a shame. I remember the day that was on the news, and it was I'm sure it was a Sunday. Was it? Could have been a Saturday. We were doing our usual band practice thing, which involved me getting on a bus to. Did I go on a bus, or did I have my car then? To Winkerbank, which is an actual place near Meadowhall, where we used to have to walk up this street to this house where this old fellow had got the key to the local community centre. Walk back down and set up in the community centre, but we were only renting the small room, so we couldn't go in the big room. We could only stay in the small room. For a few hours, and then pack all the gear back away, put it back in my mate's house, who will just live round corner, and then take the key back to the guy. What a fascinating insight into my early 20s that was for you. Early 20s, late teens, early 20s. Anyway, moving on. Which football team won Euro 96? Was that when we won it? Or was that when we didn't win it? I'm going to guess us. Otherwise, why would they be asking? It was Germany, obviously. What was the one where Argentina, where Maradona handballed it into net? That must have been before then. I remember that. I remember everybody going, that were an handball, and getting really excited, and I was like, what are you on about? Moving on to question 4. In which year did Spice Girls release their first single? God, don't they look young there? $1996. Blooming heck, yeah. Grunge were on its way down. Pop girls, Spice Girls were on the way up. In fact, I've got another interesting band practice rehearsal story. We used to practice. We used to rent out a room in a block above some garages just behind Don Valley Stadium. And when the Spice Girls played at Don Valley Stadium, we could watch it all from our window in our practice room. It was quite fun for about 20 minutes, and then really annoying because we could hear that pretty much mixed into anything that we were doing. So we couldn't record anything that day. Ooh, bit of a change there. Moving on to question 5. Which film is this picture from? I've no idea. But that looks like her from Sex and the City on left there. Hocus Pocus. Let's just have a look who was in Hocus Pocus. I mean, you're probably all going to tell me now anyway. You're probably going, it was so and so were in Hocus Pocus. Sarah Jessica Parker, I thought it were. There we go. Brain nullified. Never seen it. Moving on to question 6. In which year was Eurovision hosted in Oslo? I would have no idea. I'm gonna guess 94. I don't know why. And it was 96. In fact, I was going to say 96 because I wondered whether they'd got the facts from the same page as the football one. Ooh, some changes there. Two Tribes Anderson's moving up the Quizzy board. Moving on to question 7, which is nearly halfway through. Which TV program is this? Oh, I know that. Sabrina. It's weird how she looks nearly as old as they do in that picture. It's very low res there. There's Salem. Ooh. Moving on to question 8, and we'll do a rundown after this one. What is this toy? Oh, I don't want to look. Oh, it's all right. Oh, who had one of them? Tamagotchi. Forgot all about them. There's so many knockoff ones that came up afterwards. People going, oh, I've got to feed me Tamagotchi, and then sit there for a few minutes pressing a button so it gets some food, and then, oh, I've got to clean up after me Tamagotchi. Do you think they really did teach kids how the responsibility of having actual pets? Because it might have worked with you have to keep constant attention on them and stuff. But then if you can't be asked with it, you just stick it in a drawer, don't you? And that's it. Just leave it. Forget about it. Whereas if you've got an actual hamster, you can't just stick your hamster in a drawer and forget about it, can you? Honestly. So, just over halfway through, we have Great Dingo 75 leading. We have Roger Goodhard second. Cow and Chicken is third. Two Tribes Anderson is fourth. And Itchy Armpit is number 5. We are now moving on to question 9. Where was Britney's Baby One More Time ranked overall in the top 100 UK singles of the 90s? 16, 32, 8 or 4? I'm going to say 16. And I would have been completely wrong. It's 8. A little bit of a change there. Moving on to question 10. My voice is going. According to Wikipedia, what was Nogs populate? Nogs? Okay. I've no idea. I'd be guessing. I would say 4.4. Because I like 4. 4.4, 4.4, 4.4, 4.4. It was 4.4. There you go. Oh, look at that. Cow and Chicken. Moving straight into number 1 there. And Penguin's Knees appearing as well. Moving on to question
11.
In which year was Nelson Mandela made South African president? And that's Nelson Mandela, not Nelson Vandela. That's something completely different. I'm going to say 96. I'm just working on that logic that they found a page about things that happened in 96. Oh, it wasn't. It was 94. Well, there we go. Bit of a split there. Nobody went for 96, though. Oh, well done, Roger. Roger's moved up to first place. We've lost Penguin's Knees, but we've got up the A55 at the bottom. Question 12. Who is this cool dude? Who is it? Oh, who is that? Is it Mario, Spyro, Zelda, or Crash Bandicoot? I mean, there's a glaring mistake that they've made there. It is Spyro. Zelda, contrary to what some people believe, and it's an easy mistake to make because all the games are called Legend of Zelda, aren't they? But Zelda's actually the princess. The main character's Link. So that really should be Link if they're saying cool dude. Well, in this day and age, maybe not. Moving on to question 13. We're nearly, after question 14, I'll do a rundown, but we're nearly near the end. No, we are near the end. We're nearly at the end. Who wrote the books? What? Goosebumps. It's going to be Stein because it's not any other ones. Yes. So, moving on. Oh, let's have a look at the result. Come on, Simon. Slow your send down now. Right then. Moving on to question 14, which is the penultimate question. Which teen pop idol was not in the Mickey Mouse Club? I know which one it is. I think. I sounded too confident about that. Oh, I was wrong. I thought it was Britney. Jessica Simpson was not in the Mickey Mouse Club. I knew Christina Aguilera was, and I had a feeling Justin Timberlake would have been. But I would have thought Britney Spears wouldn't have been, but Jessica Simpson would have been. Well, there we go. That's exciting facts, friends, isn't it? So that was the penultimate question. So a rundown before. We've got Roger Goodhart is number one. Great Dinger 75 is second. Two Tribes Anderson, a third. Up the A55 is fourth. And Cow and Chicken is fifth. Now then, last question. I don't think anybody can catch Roger, but all these could change. So I think Roger's won it overall, but all the other positions are up for grabs. So moving on to the last question. Let's see what a corker this is. Which of these Disney films did not debut in the 90s? Tarzan, Lion King, Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast. Oh, okay. I assume Little Mermaid was an 80s thing then. Let's have a look. Well, I prolong your agony. Little Mermaid. 89, so not far off. I mean, it's hard to tell, isn't it? Because they all look exactly the same. They're all exactly the same style. So, the results. In third place, we have Two Tribes Anderson. Well done. In second place, we have Great Dingo 75. And as predicted, we have Roger on number one. Well done, Roger. Nice hat, by the way. That weren't as bad as I feared it could be, because normally my luck when I'm picking these things is awful, but that weren't too bad there. Where did we get up to? I remember when Dinah died, I was in a payphone and my friend was listening to his portable radio. Maradona was World Cup. Oh, yes, it was, wasn't it? I think I was asleep when she died. I woke up and switched on the radio and it was just being announced that she'd been involved in a crash. Horrible times. Hocus Pocus was a song by Focus. It was indeed. And that album, is it on Focus? It's on Focus 1, isn't it? Not Focus 2. Is one of my favourite albums. In fact, Focus are one of my favourite bands. And they did play Home Firth. Was it last year or beginning of this year? And I wish I'd gone, actually. But yeah, they're still touring. Focus are amazing. There's a comedy that's got... Oh, God, what's his name? Oh, blooming heck. Come on, Simon. Guy that does Steve Coogan. Steve Coogan does a comedy, or did a comedy called Saxondale, where he plays an ex-roadie that set up his own like pest control business. But they use focus tracks in it all the time. It's got loads of prog rock stuff in it. It's really good. You should watch it. I don't think it's. I'm not sure if it's on any streaming sites, but it's an amazing program. It's really good. I believe it's his best character that he's done, and I think if I remember rightly, I've read somewhere that it's his favourite character, but it wasn't as popular as the other ones. I had a few Tamagotchis, said Alex. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you got some cream for that. Rob, I remember Maradona singing like a virgin. Them were the days. Yeah, exactly. The hand of God and all that business. Not surprised it were screaming. Carl Davis is here. It says, I'm late to the party. Greetings, Carl. And I hope you are doing somewhat frivolously well on this a Monday or Tuesday Eve, as we will call it, or beach-wise Eve, which I might not call it. How do? Hope you're doing well. Fashionably late, says Matt. I like to make an entrance, Matt. Yeah, exactly. What the flip is a Mickey Mouse Club. It was like a children's Saturday morning TV program. They did put it on in England. I don't know whether it were current when it got over to UK, but yeah, there were a few sort of famous people that were on it, like Christina Aguilera. I remember reading that she were on it to start with when they were like teenagers. See, this is what like you think these famous people are just famous out of nowhere, and then when you look into it, they've actually done loads of stuff before. The amount of serious actresses that you suddenly find have done like photo shoots when they were in their early 20s for magazines and stuff. Crackers. I wanted to know that as well. Dooku. A new name for Udjudge. Dooku. Count Dooku, like in Star Wars. Oh. I'm going to drive again, so I'll say good night to you all. I'll leave it on in the background, but could lose signal. All right, Matt. Well, thank you for staying and say bye to us while signal's not too bad and that you can hear and stuff like that. Because it'd be terrible if we were talking just out all and you couldn't tell what we were saying. Focus, good band in the House of the King and others. Sylvia is my favourite. Very good track, Simon. Very good track. Matt says, nice live stream, Simon. Thanks. Enjoy your night. I will do. Dooku sounds like a Sith character from Star Wars. Exactly, Judge. Exactly. I was thinking more Dragon Ball Z. I never got into Dragon Ball Z. Is it Dragon Ball Z that your sister's other half is into, Judge? 86 World Cup. Pingu straightens me out. And Greg Anderson says, great quiz. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed that one, Greg. And the Andersons. Oh, here we go. Saxondale is good, but Partridge has to be the best. That and Tony Wilson in the 24-hour Party People. I've never watched that, but Saxondale is always my favourite. It's just everything about that programme. And it made me realise that her that plays his girlfriend, Maggie, who's the same person that plays, she's in Gavin and Stacey. She's not the main character. She's the support female character. She's actually quite a good actress for comedy stuff like that. Good to settle for the night. Thanks for another fab evening. Hope Alex and Simone feel better with their backs. I can sympathise. Take care, all. Bye. Take care, Becky. Speak to you soon, and thank you for joining. It's been a pleasure. Why does Donald Duck walk around everywhere in just a top, but wraps a towel around himself after a bath? Perhaps he has servants in his bath. Well, who knows? Didn't get to talk about my stepdad dressed as a banana. We'll do that on Thursday. I'll message you separately, Alex. The 90s TV, Star Trek, Next Gen, Buffy and Farscape. Dragon Ball even. Why, what did you say? Diagon Ball. I'm listening to Faith No More in the background now. Well, Carl went to see Faith No More in concert. No, it wasn't. It was Pearl Jam. Cole went to see Pearl Jam in concert the other day, and I was very jealous. Well, there we go. I've not got. It's 9:45. I've not had any dinner. I'm going to fall asleep. In fact, I'm surprised I've not cracked this. I'm surprised I've not cracked this open. To be honest, tonight. There. And my voice is going, so we shall leave it there. I shall say thank you for joining. I shall also disappoint Alex again by playing the same rap song because we've not yet come up with another one. So I'll put that one on anyway. But thank you for joining. Don't forget to click like, subscribe, leave a comment, share with your friends. But most importantly, share with your enemies, because if you don't share with your enemies, then how will they know that they are your enemies? Also, while I think about it, BMC Day at Gaydon on Sunday, I think it is. So Beachwise on Wednesday, which is at Southport, Merseyside. And then there's a meeting up at Gaydon that I think I'm going to. I need to fill in my calendar thing. Because I keep forgetting to put stuff on it and then I don't know what I'm doing. What month are we in? July. Yeah, I should be good. So I've got nothing else penciled in then, I think. Oh, and it's Festival of the Exceptional weekend after. Well, I mean, that's come around fast. When's Rustyville? Oh, end of September. So, yes, take care, everybody. Speak to you soon. Have a lovely evening, and I'll play you out with this again.
Alright Norman, alright Ernest, this one's for yours too, alright? Here goes. I'm Tommy Dapper, I'm the rummy rapper, coming to you live from the Longbridge Crapper. Hear my rap, hear my rhyme, I'm telling you to take your time, to look around and you will see the greater good of everybody. It's Christmas time, now let's celebrate. Don't be a Norman, now don't be late. To the party of rhyme and fun. Now join with Honest and show us your buns. Yo. Alright, alright.